What is up, YouTubers, reviewers, and viewers? This is Ken the Lego Man back with a brand new video for today. Today I'm going to be showing off mine and my fiance's collection of Lego that we have in our Lego room. Things look a little janky in here. It's a little cramped. Let's get into it. As you can see in most of my videos, I've got the Daily Bugle just chilling. Got Electro up there, just kind of vibing, doing his thing. Got Vulture. I like to keep a lot of my stuff together with the set. I'm really weird about that. And I don't know why. I've always been that way. Had to get the custom Lego Rhino for sure. Honestly, I don't know what it is with Lego not making big figs sometimes for characters that really need them. Rhino is one of them, and I don't know why they've never made it. Going over to the Sanctum Sanctorum, got a few of the CMF series up top. Down here we have a custom Sentinel. It's got the Sentinel head from the CMF, but the body of Zurg from the Lego Buzz Lightyear line that happened. Magneto just vibing. And, you know, another custom Abomination. That's another one that I felt like they should have made for sure. Got Hobgoblin chilling. Another custom with good old Shocker. Shocker's one of my favorite villains. Very upset they haven't made him just yet. Some of the CMF line. And here we are. We have the No Way Home set. Just kind of chilling. Had to get the OG Green Goblin. Love that figure, especially on the new glider. I think it's perfect. That is a figure I wanted, I couldn't tell you, for so long. And I had finally got it about 2 years ago. I was so excited. And then that's a knockoff right there. I got that before the newer expansion set came out. Still haven't gotten it yet. I may or may not get it. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Going down here, we got my DC setup, sort of. I got another one in the back. But right here we have the UCS Tumbler. This is the more recent one, not the older one. I got the figs. Honestly, I think with the new Tumbler coming out, not too excited about it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace Gordon, and I'm going to put in Two-Face, and with the bad signal that comes with it, I'll probably set Gordon off to the side. And there we have the OG Tumbler, Tim Burton's Batmobile. Shout out to this set. This was a goated set when it came out. Love it. The Justice League. I love when they look retro Lego. I don't know. Does that make sense? I just think they look great. And off to the side, I've got two helmets just kind of laying on the floor. Moving over here, we have a Jurassic Park themed setup. I've always loved Jurassic Park ever since I was a kid. Still waiting on some Lost World sets that haven't come out just yet. And really hoping they make a remake of the Lego Spinosaurus and Plane set from way back in the day. I love that one. Got the throne room up top. Moving down. I'm so glad I got this set as well. Death Star. Custom George Lucas. Death Star. Moving down, we got a custom George Lucas and a Dark Trooper. Shout out my Gungans. I love them. I don't know why, I just do. Another diorama. This has got to be my favorite Starfighter set of all time. I love the Interceptors, especially this one in particular. This is my favorite, and I'm so glad I got the chance to get it. Moving down, most of you see this in all the videos I have, the 2010 Millennium Falcon with some minifigures stacked on top. In the back, I'm sure some of you might ask what this is. This is a mock I made when I was bored one day of Rogue One. Shout out the Fallen Troopers. It's a sad day. Moving down, we got the tie lineup. Hot take, I actually really like the smaller ties simply because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they're more accurate to the height of the character, especially the minifigure. And it also, I kind of see it as a callback to the original TIE Fighters when they were in the black and blue color scheme and they were just smaller. It definitely lines up with that, and I've just always loved it. Coming over here, arguably one of the best Lego Star Wars sets to ever come out, in my opinion. Nothing can really beat this. I don't think it's to a T minifig scale. Actually, it might be minifig scale now that I'm thinking about it. But this set is just perfect. There is not a single flaw with this thing, in my opinion. The minifigures were great. The set itself is beautiful. It honestly kind of looks like a custom at times. And for these two shelves down here, you guys normally don't get to see them that much. I have the Gunship 2013. Unfortunate story about this set. I'm missing a few pieces, but what can you do? Got a custom Jet Trooper from Battlefront 2. It's probably my favorite clone of all time. Don't know why. Got a few custom clones here and there. Shout out to Lego. I know I definitely need to dust, but this is a pilot, by the way. Got a custom Devis in the back. Phase 1 Jet Trooper from Battlefront in the back, if you can see him. Kit Fisto and Dooku and Plo Koon. ATTE. We got Clone Army Customs Commander Cody. Looks 10 times better than the official figure, in my opinion. Then Commander Gree, which is an official figure. I don't know what is up with Lego, because this is genuinely perfect. I don't know why they screwed up on Cody. Got a mini duel on Mustafar. OG Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon. Custom ATRT driver and ATRT. Anakin and Obi-Wan's interceptors and a droid tri-fighter from 2005. And actually, this right here, and same with this one, that's what got me into Lego in the first place when I was a kid. The little mini builds they had, I loved them. Moving down, we got a Hoth layer. Got a Wampa in the back. That is genuinely perfect as the probe droid. Got Luke underneath the AT-AT. And you know, I love this set with all my heart. It's one of my favorite sets they've ever come out with, and I had dreamed about them creating a UCS AT-AT for such a long time. Just feel like the head, at least the visor part, looks a little off to me. I can't explain it, but I still love it. 10 out of 10 set. Just a bunch of Hoth stuff down here. Custom turret I just threw together for, you know, fun. I love the Hoth AT-ST as well. Super cool. So, sitting on top of the heater over here that I got in this room because it gets really cold, got the Alien Queen from Mega Constructs. I love Aliens. They're one of my favorite film franchises of all time. Got the OG, I believe it was Alien Conquest with the Mosquito Starship or whatever you want to call it. I really don't remember. I'm missing a lot of pieces and the sticker was kind of falling off. And this is the Mega Constructs Godzilla. Put some Lego pieces together as well as the construct pieces, and I created what I felt like was a 10 times better version of how Godzilla looked in Godzilla X Kong, A New Empire. Still, I don't know, they could have included pink fire. It makes sense to me. Got a Turbo Man and some crap down there. Over here, realistically, is my fiance's stuff. She's got a few unopened sets that she hasn't got to just yet. The bin of just random stuff, and here's some of my figures. I recently sold off some of my Ninjago stuff as well as my Chima stuff, but I kept these guys because they were my favorite figures. I still have the original gang, so don't worry about that. Random assortment of stuff. And up here is probably my fiance's prized possession. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This bad boy is crazy in person. These Lord of the Rings sets are so crazy to me, man. Rivendell is beautiful. Rivendell is absolutely beautiful. But I mean, come on, man. The tower just goes crazy, man. Sauron chilling. Genuinely, I was watching her put this together, and it is so cool to me. I wish Lego would make something like this. In Star Wars, at least. I don't really know what they could make, but something like this would be awesome. And over here is my fiance's Barbie collection. We don't really have a good space for it just yet, but we are currently working on it. This is an old thing I've got over here. Just a bunch of Funko Pops. She's a huge Harry Potter stuff. Whenever we get to the Harry Potter stuff, it's all going to be hers. I have a few sets of mine that is on her shelf. It's the Patronus. I got the remake down there, and unfortunately you can't really see it too well, but I got the Droideka on the bottom. Okay, moving over, this is my fiance's desk. This is where all the magic happens, playing Minecraft. And here's mine. I got one of my Grail sets, 2002 Jango Fett Slave 1. Jango vibing with Boba right there. This is definitely missing some pieces for sure. As you can tell, you can probably spot a few things that's wrong. Invisible hand. Definitely wish we got a play scale set of this one, or maybe something larger to give more detail, because I think it desperately lacks a little bit, but I'm still grateful. Got the Bionicle corner, just completely a jug, completely filled to the brim with pieces. I love Bionicle with all my heart. I just made this guy today. Was also able to get this set right here, Count Dooku Solar Sailor. Perfect set in my opinion. The only thing I think it's missing is the actual sails of the Solar Sailor. But 10 out of 10 set as well. This is the setup. Shout out Darth Revan. Got a custom guy right here. Got Shadow the Hedgehog. And you know, I'm not a super big Sonic fan, but slowly getting into that. I actually like the Legos a lot, and I've always liked Shadow, even though I know nothing about him or Sonic in general. I just remember being in McDonald's as a kid, and they had the GameCube out, and they had Shadow on there, seeing all the trailers. And I know the set actually didn't give him a weapon, so I had to give him the blick. Got Tahu right here, Rakshi, Nidiki, Travis Scott Reese's Puffs, because you know, I don't know. Go over here, we have Hogwarts down here. Again, this is my fiancé stuff in this corner. She's got the dragon, piano, and she's got all the gold figures also, which I thought was really cool. These are the founders. I'm gonna go over here now. This is the Minecraft shelf. We had a Minecraft phase of getting as many Lego Minecraft sets as possible and putting them together. I honestly do think Minecraft and Lego go together pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they're really fun. I just think they're a little too expensive for what they are, to be honest with you. Okay, and honestly, these next few shelves are probably just going to be a mix of Minecraft and Harry Potter. Got some Disney CMF right here as well. The Basilisk, shout out the Basilisk. Got Gringotts and Diagon Alley. Not Diagon Alley. OG Harry Potter sets. Anything OG Star Wars I just geek over. Some of the stuff just has to sit on the floor because we need more space. Now, one of these, the Hogwarts in the back was mine. And I think a few others are mine down here as well. I loved Harry Potter growing up as a kid. Still do. Rewatch them every year when I can. But Marley loves the Legos more. Shout out the Night Bus, one of my favorite sets of all time. Not mine, though. I was super jealous when I found out Marley had this one. I love that Night Bus. Harry Potter really does have goated sets, I'm not going to lie. Up here, I guess this is more of a random assortment of things. Fun fact, this was the first ever Lego set I got Marley. I want to say this was about 2019. The Lego Movie 2 came out. We went to go see it. It was our first movie we ever saw in theaters when we first started dating. And I got that set for her for Christmas. And that turned into this video, basically. So this is the catalyst for us being poor. Anyway, Van Gogh Starry Night in the back there. And up here, one of my favorite sets for sure, The Office. One of the best shows of all time. I don't care what anyone says. I love The Office. Random assortment of a few sets. In here, it's where the magic happens. I definitely need to repaint at some point, but it's too late. I've already put the stuff in here and I really don't feel like taking it out. Shout out to Paraka and Brutaka, man. Probably my favorite line of Bionicle ever. I want to eventually get every set from this, other than, I would say, the Nuva line. And I can't think of the name of the underwater line at this moment in time, but that was also my favorite. Got the Nuva down here. Still need to get Takanuva. I'm still upset that I called Joller Takanuva in my Bionicle video. I got strung up by my toenails on that one, so really the savior for sure. Got some Avatar sets down here. You know, I'm really weird about it. I love the first Avatar movie like a lot. It's one of my favorite movies ever made. But I don't think I got a single set of anything from the second movie. I just love the first one so much, and I literally just had to get every single one of them because I was like, there's no way they did this. You know, I had to give Jake Sully his blick as well. How are you not going to give Jake Sully a blick in his own set? It's kind of crazy to me. But I grew up playing Avatar, the game, as well. That came out on PS3 and Xbox 360. That game was goated. You can pick what side you wanted to be on, the RDA or the Avatar, the Na'vi. Super cool. And I kind of modded the amp suit in the back just a little bit to make it a little bit more accurate to the movie. But down here, random assortment of just stuffed things. I got a Jurassic Park set down here, the Visitor Center, Indiana Jones set, and then this set should be based off of the Netflix Jurassic Park series. I can't think of the name of it at this moment in time, unfortunately. All right, now we're going to go to the top up here. This is kind of the start of my Star Wars stuff. Got the Tantive 4, Din Djarin's ship, Coruscant, Bounty Hunters. It's a little hard to get up here and look, I'm not going to lie. Bounty Hunter Starship. Moving down, some of these sets are missing a few pieces, unfortunately. Especially the First Order Transport. I don't know why I just modified it a lot when I was younger. I kind of regret doing that. A lot of these are kind of stacked on top of each other. Shout out the Death Star and the 501st. Those are the guys. I made myself in Lego fighting Darth Nihilus because I'm a goat. This is one of my favorite Lego Star Wars sets of all time as well. When I was 16 turning 17. Hold on, I may be getting that wrong. I was either 15 turning 16 or 16 turning 17. Two of my best friends got together to scrounge up enough money to afford the Lego U-Wing for me, and I was super grateful. It's one of my favorite sets, and not just because of that, just because I actually think this is a good set, and it was based off of a really great movie. Moving down, we got the Slave 1. I still miss this set. That's Count Dooku. That's his speeder from Attack of the Clones. That set, unfortunately, got lost to the bin. A lot of sets got lost to the bin, unfortunately. Custom Master Chief. Poggle the Lesser just kind of chilling. Savage Opress. Captain Vaughn and the Fellas. And I had to keep the box, honestly, for just for time's sake. I have such fond memories with that box art and those boxes as a kid. Just maybe one day I'll do a Lego video on my story of how I fell in love with Lego and how it eventually became this. Down here we got the tank and the AT-RT. Just kind of putting some pieces together, to be honest with you. The AT-AT. Few random assortment of things. 2008 ATTE. I'm going to shout it out because it's a goated set. I got a few guys in there. You can kind of see. Down here we got the UCS Mos Eisley Cantina. Really, it's just, this whole bottom shelf is realistically just a Tatooine assortment. Nothing more, nothing less. And up here, this is kind of just an assortment. Up here, this is an assortment of kind of the newer Star Wars sets that have been coming out. I don't have all of them just yet. But again, I just like to keep the figures with them because I'm really weird about that. Eventually, I do want to get a case and put them together. I am actually missing a few pieces on this one. I don't know how, but my cats got in here one night and knocked everything off. So that's another reason some pieces are missing, and this one is missing too. Still got to get them. This is another grail of mine, 2007 Republic Frigate. It could release today, and I'd find no problems with it. This one's a small grail of mine. Not a lot of people really care for it, but I just love the B-Wing. It's one of my favorites. I have a fond memory of it playing. There's a really old Star Wars game for the PS1. I can't think of the name of it right now, but I just loved playing as it because you played as that ship specifically in the beginning, and I would replay it over and over again. There's another ship with Windows, I guess, regiment. There's a college project if you're wanting to look at it, I guess. Random assortment of Marvel and DC down here. Honestly, I might end up selling some of these. I'm not really too sure just yet. Some of the cars and stuff from the Marvel sets I really don't care for. It's mainly like the mainline things like this. It's my Iron Man collection. I think that was Artemis in the back right there. We got the Batman back there. Goated Batcave. I did have the 2012 Batcave, but I did end up selling it off just because it's a good Batcave. I just didn't really like it too much, to be honest with you. Just a random assortment of Lego villains. Killer Croc being my favorite from DC for sure. Right in front of Mr. Freeze, I'd say. DC. I think overall with DC, probably Doomsday is my favorite. And this is a custom Red X. Red X is also one of my favorite characters of all time from DC, especially Teen Titans. If you don't know Red X, it's time to go find out. Down here, it's a little messy, but got a few sets from the DC line as well. A lot of these are missing pieces, unfortunately. A lot of them have fallen over. And then I just kind of ran out of room to put some stuff. So I just kind of put my Bionicles down here. There's Optimus chilling in the back. And then if I were to back up here, I have the UCS Venator. One of my favorite sets ever made. Got Rex and Yularen just chilling on top. Small Republic frigate off to the side. And if you have a UCS Venator, it's time to put a red and yellow brick on top of it to resemble Anakin and Obi-Wan flying over the starship in Revenge of the Sith. One of the most iconic openings, in my opinion, to any movie. And then just have Boba Fett Slave 1 down there. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the tour for today, and I hope you have a blessed one. Bye.